a nice, like, wide, strong appearance about it. The Ellington. So that's always a thing, you know, you could have a well-built house, or you could have a complete piece of trash. I hate to be so blunt, but that's just how it is. Yeah, it's beautiful in here. Very wide, very spacious. As soon as you walk in, it just feels great. This room is big. Look how big this room is. Well, it's actually two big rooms. That dining room, or at least how they have it set up to be a dining room, that's a big room too. Yeah, look how big that is. Is this paint? Oh yeah, it's paint. That's nice. I was gonna say, I hope it's not wallpaper. A lot of builders are doing the ugly wallpaper thing. That's kind of a nice color. It's like an orangish pink too. Yeah, it's like an orangey pink. Pretty interesting. So what's this over here? Whole closet. And I love at the very end, you know, when my customers close on their homes, I just feel so accomplished, I guess you could say. Because it's always hard. There's always a lot of effort. Some are much worse than others. Some are extremely exhausting, but you know, you have to push forward and then you'll have a great house. Yeah, look at this, beautiful. Ah, so this goes back to the entry. What's this? Storage under the stairs and pantry. Yeah, so this goes back to the dining room, and these islands that are curved is, you know, it's so popular with dream finders. They started that like years ago. Well, look at that. And you know, one of the things that I always say to my customers is that, you know, we don't want to leave the house for the warranty. You never, ever, ever want to leave your house for the warranty. And what I mean is ignore construction and, you know, just because you say, oh, well, I have a warranty. Never do that. Worst thing you could possibly do.
Garage door open.
Oh, tandem. Oh, is that a Black Widow? Oh yeah, that is. If there's one thing about new homes, they always have Black Widows. Like every new house. And after you spray around once or twice, you know, especially like in an area like this where, you know, new community where they're cutting down trees and everything. But the Black Widows always seem to find their way into the garage. And they're always in the same spots too, exactly where I saw it. Yeah, it's a huge laundry room. Look at this. Huge laundry room. Yeah, that's Florida. And I remember the first time I saw one, it was in my townhouse that I had a long time ago. I've moved a few times since that, but that was the first time. So let's see, where did we go? I think I went, did I go down here already? Yeah, I think I did. Yes, this was back to the front. Now I didn't go here. This is a big bedroom. And some of the builders are now starting to include the luxury vinyl plank flooring. Like it's becoming standard. So the people that are buying homes, I guess, this year or so, I was going to say last year, but yeah, maybe last year, but especially this year. Some of these builders are really including some nice stuff with the house. But you could always upgrade too. You go to the design center and you upgrade. Yeah, this shower is big. I was looking at it because I was like, okay, there's a shower head there and a shower head there, so that's really nice. Now I feel like this needs something overhead too, like a rain shower head. I'm spoiled. Oh, they got the bed for the dog. That's nice. That's cute. All right, so let's go up to the second floor and see what we see. Yeah, I've sold a few of these Dream Finders homes over the years, and oh, this is soft. Wow, this is really soft padding. Look at this. Wonderful padding underneath here. It's a great floor if you have back pain. No doubt about it. So with that said, it has been a pretty smooth experience overall. And the build, took some effort to get it built, well built, but eventually it was. So this is nice. Oh, this is ensuite. Yeah, so ensuite, sometimes people call it the second master bedroom. Very nice. Now, what was this? Closet? Yeah, it's a closet. So we got one bedroom. This has to be HVAC. Yeah. Another bedroom. Yeah, this is a great house. I like it. Now, I wonder if I have videos of the Ellington. When I was pulling up, I was hoping it was not going to be the Anna Maria with the bonus, because I've seen that so many times. Oh, there's a little frog sitting right there. Look at that. A little tree frog. I think it's a tree frog. Was he in the screen? Yeah. And there's a gap in the screen, I think. Yeah, big gap over there. He probably came in from there. Oh, there's another one right here. Look. I love these things. That was one of the things that I used to like about the townhouse that I had. It was, I would see those often. Yeah, another walk-in closet, so that's nice. Oh, this looks good. Very creative. There's the shared bathroom. So what do we got up here? We got 3 bedrooms. Well, this could be a bedroom too, so that's 4 bedrooms. And then we have, what was it here? 5 bedrooms, because there was this bedroom. So 5, and then what was downstairs? 1 bedroom, right? So it's 6. It was a big house. Yeah. I'd like a house like this one day. Just for me, though. Just for me. So it's nice and empty and peaceful. Yep. So this is nice that there's, you know, a couple of steps and the landing. And then a few more steps, the landing, and you're up again to the 2nd floor. Oh, wait. So this is what, 7? 7 rooms if you don't count the... Wait a second. Master bedrooms here. So yeah, so this is 7. Unless if I didn't count right, I think it's 7. That's a nice house. It's a big house. I wonder what the square footage of this thing is. We're gonna go over to the next house. All right, let's head to the next house. I don't feel like making another intro. I've been getting lazy where I don't make separate videos all the time, and I probably should. So what house is this? This is the, I know I have a video of this one somewhere. The Boca 2. Yeah, Boca 2. Nice looking house, I like it. Maybe this is at, what is the community called? Sierra. Yeah, maybe it's at Sierra, the Boca 2. I think it is. Because I think it was also like this, like the coloring, like it was like bluish and stuff like that. I could be wrong, but I think so. Well, it's the same kind of community, you know, the lagoon community. And if I didn't mention it, that's what this is. It's a lagoon community. So you walk in, and it's spacious with this room to the right. Plus they have this set up like a dining room, and you could easily turn this into a den or whatever you want. A game room. Yeah. Again, the island is curved. Look at this. Beautiful. I like how, you know, it has a small table over there to the left. And then that area over there, of course, is really excellent. The gourmet kitchen, and you have this little area here where you could put like a, you know, a coffee pot or something. I don't drink coffee, but, you know, you could do that. You could put coffee there. Let's see, what do we have here? Ah, bedroom. And the closet. They got some good padding underneath these carpets. And I've been saying for years, like, you know, next house I get, I would like it to be all... Wow, it's a big closet. Oh my god. Oh, it's underneath the stairs. That's why. How do you like that? This bedroom has a storage underneath the stairs closet. So I've been saying that, you know, I would like it to be all floors. You know, like this. You know, like the vinyl plank. But when you feel the sponginess of this rug, it's just so nice. let's see, I'm gonna go up the stairs and then we'll go towards the master bedroom. So what do we have here? Big bedroom. Big bedroom. Or is this supposed to be the loft too? Boy, this padding. I know I'm going to show you again. It's just, look at that. Look at that. My foot is just wonderful. So, okay, so this is a home that has what's always called the bonus room. So typically this is a loft, but in this case they just turned this into one huge bedroom. One huge bedroom with a bathroom. And I wonder if there's options on the floor plan. Yeah, because when you have this kind of space, sometimes what they do is there'll be an option for the loft, right? You could have a loft with like a small bedroom and a bathroom if you want to, divide it up like that. This sounds like HVAC right here. Yep. So which way did I have to go? Gotta go that way too, and this way. Yeah, these are beautiful homes. I like them. They're practical. But I think that most of their floor plans are pretty nice dream finders. There's some builders where I only like maybe like, one or two or three, but there's a lot of these I like. This is such a spacious feeling master bathroom. I think I almost said master bedroom. Yeah, look how spacious this is. Toilet in the closet room. Got one more builder to go to today, and I was going to try to go to 2 or 3 more, but it's not happening. There's just not enough time. Oh, this is nice. This is really nice, yeah. This lanai is really big. I was looking, and yeah, okay, so it does go behind this window over here. Yeah. That's a big lanai. It would, it would be pretty expensive to screen it in because there's so much to screen in. I guess it goes all the way down around back of the house. These 2 homes were so nice. Just 2 beautiful homes. I like the layout of both of them. This house I feel like would be a good house for somebody that's going to retire. So what I mean is, like, if you're not going to move to like a 55 and over community, but you want a house that has a fantastic first floor. And I don't remember, was the laundry room down here? Did I miss that? I think it was somewhere. There's these 2 bedrooms and the bathroom. Did I pass the laundry or was it in here? Ah, here it is. Okay, so the laundry room was by the garage. So that's what I mean. This first floor is a fantastic floor plan. Oh, sales office side, and yeah. So this first floor is a fantastic floor plan, but at the same time, it has the flexibility of a second floor. Where if you're kind of at that age where you're thinking, soon you don't really want to walk up those stairs, or you got pains in the knees. Even at a younger age, if you have pain in the knees, but you have, children or, grandchildren that need that second floor or not so much as that they need it, but, they could be